people, Soundgarden's Head Down in standard tuning on an acoustic. Let's do this. Hello people and welcome back to another lesson. We're looking at Soundgarden Head Down in this one, and this is a request from Mr. Brian Madden, who's been with the Patreon community since the very beginning, along with Martin actually. I think you were the second patron, so thank you for your lengthy and immense support. Brian, I apologise wholeheartedly if I've gone one step too far here, but I think you'll enjoy this, and you know me, I'll do the standard version as well in weird tuning at some point soon anyway. Oh, and one other thing before I get started. Ta-da! This is a new sample of the merch that I'm selling. Link below. So if you do want to support the channel in another way, if you don't want to do Patreon, then this would always help. So and you get a t-shirt or a sticker or a jumper or whatever out of it. So and thank you everyone who's bought one already. You're excellent and awesome and wonderful. So let's have a listen to this. Now the intro does not sound too dissimilar to me than the original. So that is a series of slides from the 6th fret on the D string and the 6th fret on the B string. And you mute that G string there with a little bit of meat from 3rd finger there. So you're going to do one pick stroke. And you're going to do a slide up, a slide down, a slide down. And then when you get to the 5th fret, you're going to play that again, but with the 3rd fret on the A string. And any other open string that happens to be in the way. Okay, so that's slowly. Which sounds great, I love that. Let's just play twice round, so that is it. At speed. Now the next bit is the main intro riff really, and this is what I've come up with for that, okay? It's all C, and then this B flat chord. But I'm going to play this. So, and you can also, when you do that, you can put those high bits in if you want. I've taken a few liberties there. One thing, I'm not doing the bend, because bending on an acoustic at the nut there is just beyond me, frankly. Because originally it does go, it bends back up to that initial note. Never getting that right, especially not with the chords. But I'm gonna abandon that. You could do this. You could do something like that, which sounds nice and drony. And also you could put in a chord for the first note rather than, which is what they do, right? And then I'm going for some octaves. And there, I'm just filling it out with that lovely Jerry Cantrell type chord, which has the open B and E. So let me run through that slowly. And around you go. So that is what I've been playing along with, and it's good fun. There's some great stuff coming up as well. So Stick with me if you're still not convinced by this, alright? Now, options. You could just do single notes, which would sound like this. And that is... So it's 3-2 on the E, 1 on the B. And then the first fret on the E. But then you're going to do this really quick hammer on. Hammer on to the 3rd fret on the E string. And then you change to this chord. No idea what that is. Sounds lovely though. Now, if you do want to go with chords, what I would suggest is that you mute the D string with a little bit of meat from Monsieur 3rd finger here. Okay? Because then your 2nd finger's free down here to do this little rundown. And there, I'm playing the top 3 strings. Okay, and the rhythm is just the same as the original version. Or you could play, if you can get up here, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me try and do it on the acoustic. I don't think I can, but let's have a go. You know, it's a bit iffy, isn't it? On an electric, no problem, but I've put it up there anyway, just in case you want to be a little bit closer to the original. Then you're going to play... So the end of that riff, slowly. And because I'm fretting that with my 1st and my little finger, I can simply add my other 2 fingers and play that chord nice and easily. So if you want to put that in there, I would finger it that way. Then there's a bar of F. And then you're into the verse, okay? So that's just an F power chord, or you can play the whole thing if you want. It's just an F major. 8th notes all the way, then you're going to play this. Now, something strange you may have noticed there in the rhythm is that the last bar is 5/4. Yeah, they've just chucked in an extra beat for no reason at all. They probably didn't even realise they were doing it. Jazzy beasts. Anyway, basically, you're playing a D sharp there to a D, which is 5th fret. But for all of these chords, you're basically playing it like an inversion. So you're going to be playing, I'm also playing the 6th fret on the E string and the 5th fret on the E string, etc. throughout, okay? So that's the shape you need to use, and you just use it throughout. So, 1st bar, 6th fret, and it's 8th note strumming all the way. Down 1 fret, up to the 8th fret, and that's 10, 11, down to the G, okay? Alright, so let me do that slowly again. Etc. and round you go, right? Now, chorus riff is going to go like this. etc. And again, that last bar is 5/4. So same pattern as before, really, just changing the chords up a little bit. So you're going to go power chords for the first 3 chords, which is 4th fret, down 1 fret to the 3rd fret. It's all on the E string. 1st fret. So you do 6 8th notes there. And then you go to this other like inversion chord shape. With that rhythm to keep you in time for the 5/4, okay? So alright. And that's it. That goes round and round, and there's some slides and stuff over the top of it. Then there's this segue part that leads into this next riff, which is like a kind of middle 8 really. And the time signature changes as well. It goes into 6/8 in this part, okay? And that riff goes like this. Alright. And that loops round. But the part, you already know the part because it's that. It's just the timing. So coming out of the 5/4 riff, so out of the chorus, I guess. And at that point, it goes to 4/4, but you're going to play, and you'll hear. So when you count that last bar, you're going to count 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, and then into that riff, okay? So that's how those two link together. Let me try and play those two together, okay? So it's... something along those lines anyway. And then coming out of that, you're gonna basically go into like a C, with some noodly stuff, okay? It's basically C. You can just play a C chord for like 4 bars, I think it is. And then it goes to that B flat chord, which is played with 8th notes. And this is quite hard to hear in the background of the tune really, but it goes... And then the lead part over the top is... Alright, and then for that B flat part... And the lead part there just plays 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? While that's going on. And that's it. It just loops around those parts. Etc. And then the outro is also just a fade out. It's just C. So you can do what you like there. So I hope you all enjoyed that one. It was a bit of fun for me, and Brian, I hope you're not livid. If you are, then comment below and I'll apologise. Cheers now. See you later. Bye bye.